Hello, everyone. The purpose of this video is to introduce the class syllabus to you. So first of all, welcome to Financial Accounting 2. I am going to go directly to the syllabus now and share the syllabus with you. As you know, there is a quiz that's coming up on Friday over the class syllabus. So I thought it's relevant to go over that. And of course, welcome you to the course. I'm excited to have all of you in my class of this quarter. So here we go. Let's go to this. I'm going to share my screen and we'll go to the class syllabus. Okay, so I'm going to be short, not to make it boring. And now, you guys, you can, Christina and Dinesh, if you want to mute yourself, that should be okay. So one of the most important things is to remember I have office hours every week on Tuesdays from 5 to 6 and on Wednesdays from 12 to 1. And then on top of that, I'm happy to make private appointments if you like to see me on a private basis, or if these office hours do not work for you, I'm happy to arrange for office hours beyond those 2 hours. Okay, now the most important material you need to purchase for this class is a textbook. And obviously, if you have been in Financial Accounting 1, you do not need to purchase the textbook. Well, actually, I should correct myself. If you have been in Financial Accounting 1 at Foothill College, and have purchased the e-text for the 14th edition of the accounting text, because that's the edition that we're using is the 14th edition. And notice it says 14th edition here. Then you do not need to purchase the textbook. But if you do, if you're a student, transfer student, or if you had 1A from another college, or you were a Foothill College student, but you use the 13th edition of the text, you need to purchase the 14th edition. I have a video here which will guide you as to how to purchase the textbook. But I'm thinking a majority of you do have the textbook and e-text from previous quarter, so that would work. So you do not need to purchase the textbook. All right, now I'm going to go to the grading. As far as the grading is concerned, there will be 2 midterms. Each midterm is worth 100 points. It consists of 40 questions. And if you go to modules, so I'm going to go to modules now. So if you go to modules and scroll down, you will see that I have a midterm number 1 reminder, midterm number 2 reminder, and a final exam reminder. And if you click on midterm number 1 reminder, it will tell you what's going to be on the midterm, when the midterm will be conducted. I have a review for you. I have the answer key for the review. I have also prepared a video for you, which pretty much goes over this, but in video format. Okay. So, and the same thing with midterm number 2 and final exam. So, going back to the midterms and finals, you will go to modules and you will read about the midterm or the final. I would strongly recommend watching the videos that I have created. They're not that long. I forgot how, I think they're about 40 minutes maybe, but it really gives you a good feeling for the midterm or the final. You also have to do 3 Excel assignments. The Excel assignments, if you go to the homework page, this is, I call this homework page, which is page 10 of the page 17 of the syllabus. It will tell you that you have to complete 3 Excel assignments, 1 out of chapter 13, 1 out of chapter 14, and 1 out of chapter 16. And I have step-by-step instructions on how to do the Excel assignments. It's in the syllabus under the spreadsheet. See, it says Excel assignments. It'll tell you exactly what to do. There are a series of videos you can watch, which is on how to work with a spreadsheet. So it's basically on Excel spreadsheet. And to do that, you go to My Lab and Mastering, you go to Multimedia Library, and under Multimedia Library, select chapter 0, then you will see the videos, okay? So I will do that very quickly. I have promised you not to give you a long video of the introduction to class. Let's see if I can fulfill that promise. So you go to My Lab and Mastering. Open My Lab and Mastering. When you open My Lab and Mastering, it is going to take you to Pearson, Pearson is the publisher of your textbook. So it seems as if you are still in Canvas, but you're actually now in a different portal. And I said you go to Multimedia Library, and then remember, select chapter 0, and then select the video and say Find Now. And then scroll down and you will see these videos I was talking about. How to, for example, construct a formula. And they're all short videos and it will tell you what to do. In addition to this, I'm also I've also prepared videos for you. So I'm going to go back to modules. And if you scroll down, I'm sorry, I'm going to go to assignments, And if you scroll down and go to chapter 13, Excel assignment, for example, which is one of the ones you will be completing, it has the answer key to that particular Excel assignment you can download. It also has a video that I have created for you. In addition to those videos that you just saw on Pearson, I also have a video which will show you step-by-step how to do. I just shut that because you can't talk over that. But that tells you how to complete the Excel assignments. So I'm going to go back now to the syllabus. And I also have step-by-step instruction here, how to do formulas, how to put numbers, currency, decimal places. I have that as well. But you also have those videos, you also have my video. So I want to make sure you're completely covered. I always tell my students, I don't want you to think that this is an independent study class. It isn't. This is very much interactive. I have all these videos that you can watch. And then on top of it, you can come to my office hours. We can talk about any questions you have, as well as we can have office hours that are at your convenience. So that is available as well. So going back to the grading, we talked about the Excel assignment. I also have a writing assignment that you have to do. That writing assignment is on understanding corporate annual reports for Cisco Systems 2023. So if you were in my class before I did Cisco 2020, now I'm doing Cisco 2023. And this is basically telling you that what you learn in this class is actually practiced by companies, because you will see that the questions I ask, you have to go to the annual report of Cisco to arrive at the answers. Okay, now I also have very detailed instructions on the writing assignment. So I am going to notice it says writing assignment. This assignment must be done in groups. And if you follow the instructions here, it will tell you how to form a group. But I'm going to show you how to form a group. Super easy. I have already created a group. All you have to do is just join a group and form your group. So I will go back to this, go back to the to Canvas. And if you go to people, you will see that I have created 15 groups. Students already joining groups. All you have to do, remember I said super easy. All you have to do is just click on it, add your name, and boom, you're done. You form your group. Then once you form your group, then you go to see, it will tell you, go to people, form your group. Then you need to decide amongst yourself who's going to be the group leader. And I have a video on also how to do your annual report. So I'm just going to click on it.
The purpose of this video is to introduce you to the writing assignment called Understanding.
Okay, so that's the writing assignment. And also remember, you can always come to me during my office hours and I will check the accuracy of your answers, but do it ahead of time. Don't come in a week before the assignment. This assignment is done in 4 phases. Phase 1 is when you form a group, which I just showed you. It takes 1 minute. All you have to do is just put your name in. Phase 2 is to do the first draft. And phase 3 is to do final draft. First draft and final draft are not graded. They are assigned so you can stay on task, so you don't fall behind. So for first draft and final draft, I would strongly recommend you write down the answers to questions. Let's say that you selected, because once you form a group, then you say, okay, everybody, I'm going to answer questions A to G. Someone else is saying, I'm going to answer questions H to K, for example. So you can come to me before the first draft is due during my office hours and say, can you check my answer if these answers are correct? And I will check your answers and give you feedback. There's no reason why you shouldn't get 36 out of 36. And you learn so much from this assignment, because this is over an actual company. This is an actual company one of the Fortune 500 companies that you can study, you can learn, and later on, maybe you want to buy their stock. If not their stock, once you learn about the ratios, you can buy stocks of other corporations, you can buy bonds of other corporations. So it's a really useful writing assignment, not only for educational purposes, but also on personal basis. So that is the writing assignment. It's worth 36 points. And then we have understanding class syllabus, which, you know, you probably have noticed my syllabus is way too long. It is what, 18 pages, I think, or yeah, I think it's 19 pages. So it's about, now I want to say it's about, let's see, go control and 19 pages, right? So the last 2 pages, by the way, everyone, has all the due dates of the assignments. So the writing assignment that I will grade, first of all, is, I forgot to mention that, it is the one that's due on March 5th. See, that's the one that I grade. The first draft and the second draft that you will see here, come to me during my office hours. I will check your answers. I will guide you through the correct answers. And this way, then once you submit the final answer, they're all correct. The final answers, they're all correct. Okay, and so we were talking about the class syllabus. You will take a quiz on the syllabus. That quiz is due this Friday, so please do take the quiz. And by the way, if you are watching this video in another quarter, maybe a spring quarter or fall quarter, the dates have changed, but the principles have not. So, well, the grading is still the same. It will have 2 midterms and a final. The name of the textbook is the same. It's accounting, and the edition is the same, the 14th edition. The ISBN the same. So a lot of these things the same, just the dates will change. So just remember that. Okay, so I was talking about the syllabus. I said it's a little bit too long, which is why I want you to read the syllabus, take the quiz. It's worth 8 points, and it is due this Friday. Now, I want to emphasize and re-emphasize that if you don't take the quiz by Friday, per college protocol, I have to drop you. Per state protocol, you know, it's not something that our college wants, but state of California says if the students are not in class, you must drop them. And for me to know whether you are attending class is by the objective way of doing that is by you taking the syllabus. So please take the syllabus by Friday to avoid being dropped from the course. And then the class participation is worth 33 points. That's where you post. I will have a question. I will have a problem for you, and then you will comment on the problems. On that problem, I will have 3 problems. You will comment on them. You will actually then solve the problem. And that is called class participation. That's also explained in the syllabus in great detail. So it's under the title class participation. There you go. Okay. So that's a class participation, and that pretty much takes care of grading. Now, as I mentioned, most of you have already purchased your 14th edition of the textbook because you're in Financial Accounting 2, and you did that in Financial Accounting 1. Now, if you did not, you have free access to textbook for 14 days, but then after 14 days, the temporary access code will be deactivated, and it's much harder to buy the textbook then. So please buy it before the temporary access code expires. Okay. We do have accounting tutors. I want to encourage you to use our accounting tutors. We have 2 amazing accounting tutors who can help you with any questions that you have on Excel, on writing assignment, and general accounting concepts. And I have created under announcements, I have created a link that will take you right into STEM Center. That's where our accounting students are. So it goes to STEM Center, and you will see Margaret, who is online, as well as if you want to see Margaret in person, she's in room 4213 in the STEM Center. And the hours, starting the 2nd week of our quarter, you would be able to see their hours. You can also email Margaret and Marichui in case you have any questions as well. All right. Take a look at modules, please. I have a lot of stuff on modules. Stuff about, there's one video about Warren Buffett who says that the reason I think he's the 2nd richest man in the world. It's because of accounting. So I want you to, I'm a strong believer in accounting. I think it's, once you take accounting classes, you develop a mindset that you will take with you in your personal life, and it will help you to have a career that's a successful career. It will help you to have a financially stable life. So take a look at those videos, and some of them, like video on debit and credit, it's just fun video, and they're only a few minutes. So office hours on Zoom, how to buy the access code, how to become a CPA. So there are a lot of good informations under these headings on modules. Then I have my lecture notes, the videos on each chapter, the lecture notes in Word, and the lecture notes in PowerPoint. The PowerPoint lecture notes are prepared by Pearson. They're not prepared by me. These are prepared by me. Okay. And these are again prepared by Pearson. We talked about midterms and final. We talked about Excel. I have a 3-point extra credit. I have lots of extra credit assignments, by the way, everyone. I have about 60 points of extra credit assignments from which you can select from. I wish the students do all 60 of them. I will, obviously only 35 of them will count. I am providing 60 points because sometimes the students miss one opportunity, then they can take another opportunity and still have their 35 points, which would be the maximum points one can earn as extra credit. And this one, the professional social etiquette, is a quiz. It's a really quick quiz and students love it. And often I have students who transfer to 4-year and now they're doing interviews and they email me and say, can you send me those 2 handouts? And these are the 2 handouts on how you should prepare for interview as well as how to do presentation. So they're optional, but I strongly recommend you consider them. All right, I am gonna pause now and see if you have any questions. If you have questions, please unmute yourself, ask me questions. If not, I am going to stop the recording. All right, on that note, I am going to go back to Zoom, stop sharing, and stop the recording.